Hey everybody, and welcome back. I'm the Seven Swords, and we are back in Skyrim. Technically in Souls time. We've just come out of the Thirst Meat Hall. We're supposed to be helping these Reeklings with apparently finding one of their animals. I do know that there are two sides of this quest. We'll be doing this side for Sarra, as I like doing this side. There's a little bit of an annoyance about the other side. I might have Sork come here and he might do the other side, but for this side, we're going to be doing with Sarra. Oop. I don't want to accidentally hit the beast. Hello, Bill. Boss. Come on, I've got something for you. I don't have meat. I lied to it. Oh god. There's another one! So, I need meat. Where's meat? Will any meat work, or do I gotta get a specific meat? I don't have Belfic. I don't have meat. I need meat. I'm looking to see if they have any. I could always go do the other side. Technically, the other side would probably be better. Although I don't know if I can do the other side now that I've started this side. I don't know when you have to make the decision. Let's go check the other side. Sorry about that. That sudden coughing fit came out of nowhere and was a lot louder than I was expecting it to be. We can both see if we can join their side and see if they have meat. If not, we can travel back to Clockwork Castle and see if we can get meat from Clockwork Castle.
I hadn't planned on it. You need my help?
No, but you need to come on the hunt more than we need you on the hunt.
Hello?
Glad to not be working on that ugly thing anymore. Finally getting some sleep.
What brings you guys out here?
We brought ourselves out here, along with our shame.
What do you mean?
We used to be proud warriors of Thirst Meat Hall, there, up on the hill. But we let that sweet life get the better of us. We grew soft and...
What happened?
Reeklings. Those filthy vermin. They came in numbers. Waves of the things. One at a time, they're pests. But with this many. And so here we are, out of our home.
What is thirst?
Do you know of the skull?
Yeah, I know about their village to the north.
A long time ago, a man named Hrothmund left the skull to form his own tradition. Warriors in the wild, living like the Nords of old. They would hunt, they would fight, and the mightiest among them would rise up as leader. But those days are behind us now.
Interesting.
I just... Bujold feels so guilty about what happened. Try not to provoke her.
People seem kind of tense around here.
You don't know the half of it. Bujold's just embarrassed, I think. Doesn't help that her husband is one of
You
the
don't have to
loudest
apologize to
complainers.
me. Just
She's always
pull
been quick to
yourself out of this
shame.
and let's find a home. Either here or
Who's her husband?
Kuvar.
Doesn't matter to me.
He thinks we've all gotten a little too soft. I can see what he means looking at Elmas, but the rest of us still have our edge.
No, you won't.
At least, I
But I'll
think
love
so.
you anyway.
And don't tell Elmas I said that.
Are one of you the warriors from Thirsk?
That depends on who you ask. I fight, I protect the hall, I bring in meat. And I think I could take on most of the tree lovers up in the Skull Village. But because I'd rather drink a mug of meat at night instead of training until I drop, Kuvar calls me a layabout. Wish he would just lighten up.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah, you're Kuvar, so we've already talked to you.
On that ugly
Maybe
thing
you?
Just keep
anymore.
waiting for Bujal to say
Finally
the word.
getting some sleep.
Thanks for taking that thing down.
I'm
Supposed
guessing.
to be warriors, not crafters.
It's colder down here. I don't like the cold.
Guessing you're the one that I'm supposed to talk to.
This camp is small, but it's all we have left.
Because he's not hard on himself.
Not everything is as dire as you make it.
How long have you been down here?
Longer than I
Not
would have liked.
everything is as happy as you do.
Have you been exiled from somewhere? People are saying you're from the Thirst Meat Hall.
I wouldn't call it that. We've just got a bit of an infestation is all. Down here to catch our breath, and then we'll be back in the hall once I get the rest of these up to move.
An infestation?
Reeklings. You must have passed by the hall on your way down here. Well, it's been overrun. We're just out here temporarily, to regroup.
And so what exactly is going on if you're just regrouping?
What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Reeklings have taken it over.
What if you had an extra warrior? I'm pretty good at fighting and I've killed quite a few Reeklings. I probably could kill that pack up there by myself.
Are you offering to help? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again.
Sure. They've wanted me to do a task for them, but I'm more than interested in taking them down if it means getting all of you at my back.
Well, let's move then. Hey, you lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've got used to up in the hall.
Let's see, I don't want to use Elemental Blast again because it'll hit all of them, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So we'll go ahead and just throw... probably Paralysis on.
This outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation, and she volunteered in a second. I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer. So let's get up there and kill us some Reeklings.
I can definitely say why I could see some people picking the Reeklings over this motley group. But I think Sarra just doesn't see the point in capturing a bunch of Reeklings. Not to mention I don't want to go deal with meat, so we get to kill some Reeklings. Is that another Beast of Kine? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can get it with paralysis. What the? Why is the paralysis spell so low today? Oh, that's annoying. It's treating it like it's got weight or something.
Huh? Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
Whew, that's the last of them.
Never should have come.
We're gonna go a little bit stronger than normal. If I can find it, there it is. The counter might be still counting up. Looks like we killed all of them in here. Eventually all the fires will go out. There they go. 18 and 19.
Ah, that was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling?
It was easy.
Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me?
For what?
My second. If we're going to take up residence here again, I need to get the blessing of Rothmund again. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say?
Sure.
Well, let's not waste time talking.
I don't think
about
Sarra
it
would
then.
say she's honored, but I definitely say Sarra would go with her. Now, sadly, this quest doesn't have a way of going the way I think it should. Part of the reason why I planned on just helping the Reeklings out, but they decided they wanted to give me a quest and tell me to go feed meat to a beast and then not give me meat to feed the beast. Like I said before, a lot of people have reasons to believe one way or the other. I'm just being lazy, and that's why we're going down this path. The usual fun of the situation. Let's see. Where's Unrelenting Force? I was about to say, don't make me force you. I will force you. I don't have time for your path bugging, for your AI pathfinding to be bugged out. Oh, this is gonna end well. Come on. We're gonna see if we can just go to the cave ahead of her. Because she's obviously being difficult. Oh, it's a Spriggan. It's a very big Spriggan. I think it's a Spriggan matriarch. Am I going the right way? Yes. Well, kind of. Come on. I was about to say, let me through.
Fus Roda!
I really need to remember to put Elemental Blast back on when I'm not using my teleportation ability. See if we give her an hour, she shows up. There she is.
Are you ready to go inside?
What is this place?
The burial place of Rothmund, who founded Thirsk. He brought a group of true warriors away from the soft life of the Skal to know the wilderness, to feel the sting of cold and of steel. I know that sounds a little silly. It's just the way it's written in the books, and that phrase has always stuck with me.
What's going to happen in there?
It's pretty simple. Rothmund's axe is in there with him. Anyone who attempts to take hold of it has their spirit judged by Rothmund himself.
Are we going to fight him?
No, nothing like that. He doesn't need to battle us to know us. He's always watched over Thirsk and sees us from beyond. And in my case, since he's already deemed me worthy, it will just be a matter of him remembering why he blessed me before. Really, all you need to do is watch.
Sure.
Let's not waste any time then.
Sarah probably already guesses this isn't going to go well. It's almost like he's opening the door for us. BRB. Alright, and we're back. There's the axe.
There it is. So I just need to take hold of it.
You seek my blessing for the leadership of Thirsk Hall?
I do. It is I, Bujold. You blessed me in the past, and now I've rid the Hall of Reeklings and returned it to its rightful owners.
And well it is that this has happened. But I have always watched, and know that it was your softness that led to your own exile. You allowed your fellow warriors to grow weak, while the dangers around you mounted.
Then, the leadership is not mine?
No, nor is there any among you fit to serve. For a band in the wilderness, it is better to have no leader than a poor one.
That was a little embarrassing.
Yeah, I can definitely say that. What are you going to do about it?
Ashamed. But I guess that was the point. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothmund says, we need a leader. And I'm still the best person for that.
You'd go against his wishes.
Well, look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here.
I can understand her wanting to start a new tradition, and part of me wants to say go ahead because I've never seen if that changes anything. But I also know Sarah is not one for lying. She's one for honor, and she's one for keeping up that honor. And she also wants to respect this person's wishes. So I can't let you lead Thirsk. I can't just stand by and not say anything.
I was afraid you might say that. Well, looks as though I'll have to prove my mettle against you now. Never should have come here.
Lady, you do not know what you're getting yourself into. You have anything to say about this? No? A silent altar? Let's try this. We're going to wait for her paralysis to wear off. I guess we really only have one option. Where is Keening? Back off. I'm looking to see if I have anything useful. And of course our vampire stuff isn't working, right? Great. One moment while I see if I can try to figure out this problem. Alright, so we're still running into some bugs with the vampirism. So I have to basically make a decision here, and I'm kind of going to go with it. I'm going to reset vampirism. I don't want to do this, but if I go to this, we'll notice rank not identified yet and stages not identified. It's because the problem with it is that we're having an issue with the fact that the mod broke partway through, so it's being weird. If we do details, I must feed to update my rank and status information. So we're going to reset better vampires. This will remove all spells, powers, abilities, and reset all vulnerability abilities of the mod. You will have to feed again to restore yourself. You will never lose your rank if you reset this mod. So we can look at the next, which is reset vampirism. You can cure yourself of vampirism and become into saying we invent vampirism again. You can only use this with a vampiric state. Set your vampiric state. Easily become a vampire the first time, or permanently remove vampirism if you cure yourself with the disease within 3 days. And then blank better vampirisms. Completely blank this mod. Cancel all magical effects. Remove all spells. Resets and stops BV quests. Use this option to ensure that your save is a clean save. And then we go into our decisions. I think this one will fix it, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a quick save, and then I'm going to go ahead and reset it. Obviously, was not expecting me to lose all my equipment. I better not have actually lost it, or we're not going to be able to do this. No, it's still there. I'm waiting to see if I get a notification that it's finished. Status. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our equipment back on, and we'll try feeding on her. If it works, then what I might do is I might reload. Where's my Mask of Magnus? There it is. Alright, so now, if I do feed, does this fix me, or does this keep me broken? No, it did not. Okay, we're going to reload. Officially, vampirism is completely busted, so annoying, but whatever. What we might try doing eventually is I might off-camera cure myself of the Vampire Lord abilities and then restore them. But as far as I can tell, I cannot get vampirism to be working again. I know I fed on we have one other thing we can try doing before we go. We are going to try and fix this. I'm not going to cut the video or anything like that. Oh, what's this? I just happen to notice that this looks like the movable wall and that there's this thing here. I've actually never seen this before. Consolation prize. Like I said, I don't really like how this goes. I kind of wish that Sarra could try to take the axe. But as far as I know, you can't. I don't know if being in Nord makes a difference. Anything like that. I can tell you that Sarra would not, like I said, Sarra wouldn't agree to that. My reasoning for trying to turn her into a vampire was for the obvious that we're actually going to go back over to the axe real quick. I'm going to try and mess with it one more time. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try anyways, just because I really don't like how there's not a way of doing this. Because I think it's stupid that this is how it ends. Like, I wish you could at least touch it and then him be like, well, no, you're not going to work because you have destiny elsewhere. They're better off by themselves. I was tempted to let her go about her lie. Actually. You know what? We're gonna go back. I'm going to let her lie. We're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to pause it real quick so you guys don't have to see this. I'll be right back. But we're just basically going to do the same thing, but we're going to let her lie. Alright.
That was a little embarrassing.
What are you going to do now?
The only thing I can do. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothman says, we need a leader. And I'm still the best person for that.
You'll go against what he says?
Well, look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here.
We'll see what happens.
Good. See that you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a hall to lead.
Now, some may ask why I'm choosing to go down this path. I kind of changed my mind on how Sarra feels about this.
We have enough problem. What's that? What's that? What's that?
Sadly, I still don't have the ability to turn people into vampires, because I turn her into a vampire. Now, we're going to go back to Thirsk Meat Hall and see if anything changes. We're probably not going to go super far after this, for this episode. I might just go back and finish her off. I want to see if I can go back to Thirsk Meat Hall and tell them what happened. Because I'm curious to see if that's a possibility. Let's see, where is Thirstmead Hall? There it is.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Yes.
Let's see here. Another letter from Rallis. He's starting to scare me a little. Looks like that's it.
Oh, good.
Go.
We'll be able to deal with that before we leave Solstheim. Alright, let's head inside and see if we can talk to them.
But Jolt says you served well. Before we were married, I was her second on the first trip to the Barrow. Rothman knows strength, in this world and the next.
You should know the truth. She was rejected by him.
I don't think you know how dangerous it is to say what you've just said. This is a serious accusation. I'm sure Bajol can straighten it out for us. Bajol, your second claims that Rothman did not yield a blessing to you. Is that true?
My second would do well to keep her mouth shut.
So, you don't deny this?
Kuvar, listen to me. You said yourself that this place had lost sight of its past. We need a new tradition to move us forward. Instead of listening to a ghost in a tomb, we should steer our own destinies.
Your words carry some wisdom. But if you truly believed in the spirit of Thirsk, you would have spoken them honestly. Instead, you hid your shame.
Kuvar,
I can't even look at you right now. Get out of here. Run to the wilds.
Kuvar, I'm your wife. You can't.
And so I feel your shame all the more deeply. When it's time, we will seek you out. Until then, go and attempt to earn your honor in the old ways.
Okay, I like that ending. I don't know if it's the ending, because it's always possible that it's not over yet.
I hate most of the travelers that come through here, but you've shown yourself as one of the better ones. Keep away from me.
Glad to be back.
Finally, I can get some sleep at night.
Forge working again. Getting back to work?
Cleaning out the forge was the easy part, but those blasted Reeklings made off with most of my materials. And I can't forge air. You tend to wander around, don't you? If you come across any Stalrim or Ebony in your travels, bring them back to Old Halbarn. Help each other out.
I'm sorry.
Sure. 15 Storm and Ebony. Where do you get most of your raw material?
I have friends in Raven Rock, and a few among the Skal. There's not much metal on the island itself, but we can find what we need, when we need it.
How do you feel about Borgil?
In the end, she was one of the better leaders we've had. But if she didn't deserve it anymore, I guess that's that. It's too dangerous out here. We can't waste time worrying about having a liar in our midst. Lying is the first step to cowardice, after all. I hope she finds what she needs out there. Good day.
Hopefully.
Keep away from me.
Yeah, he's still mad at us.
You ever tried hunting with no sleep under you? It wasn't pretty. Now I can
There's a
rest
lot of
properly,
work to do
which is all
still,
we going
getting
to.
this place back up and running.
How much meat was left?
Enough for now, but I'll either need to get some more barrels or start importing more if we're going to make it through next winter. Last thing you want is the meat to run out just as the fire dies.
How is the meat?
We lost most of the batches we had brewing before those things were here. One is just ready to take its turn though, and it's about time to add some of the flavorings. You can't find them on Solstheim, but if you find yourself back in Skyrim, I wouldn't mind you bringing some. They add a different kind of sweetness. Tart. Makes the flavor more round.
Sure. Do you plan to stick around then?
Kuvar isn't enough to frighten me off. He makes a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, he wants what we all want. Peace and a warm drink.
Interesting. How do you feel about Borg?
Sad to see her go, of course, but Bujold wouldn't have gotten as far as she did if she wasn't strong. She'll be okay.
What do you have for
Take a
sale?
look.
I wonder if you can buy mead from him. Oh, yes, you can. Nord mead and Ashenfire mead. Ashfire. Ooh, that stuff is a little bit stronger. I think Sarah's happy with how she handled it. Killing her wasn't a good option, or telling her I wouldn't lie for her wasn't a good option. Technically, a lie. Technically, we would have lied. We did lie to her, but I think Sarah would rather have lied to her and her ended up back here to face them than for her to deal with it on her own. And I've never gone down this path, and I prefer this path. I can tell he's mad at us, but I think he's mad at us because he's mad at the situation. He's just upset. We'll see if it ever changes.
Yeah, the place still has some of the reekling stink on it. But that'll wash out in time.
That's good. Now, I apologize to you, friend, but I have to use you. Vampire deduction.
Hey! Stop that!
And feet. See if you can fix my issues. Ooh, wait, did it work? There we go. Okay, so we got our stuff back. Cool. I don't know if that means we got much, but at least we got our stuff back. Is there like a being a vampire thing? Vampire resist frost, vampire night stalker, vampire champion of the night. Nope. Now, do I still have the blood that we got for people? Nope. We lost all that. Darn it. That's annoying. Boar. That. Evil boar. Bad boar. Nope. I wonder if this thing's part of Hunterborn. Let's find out. It is part of Hunterborn. And Hunterborn is broken again. Great. Gonna go through and fix all that stuff now. Give me a minute, I'm gonna fix Hunterborn. Alright, we should be back with our normal stuff. Yep. We now have the ability to... We now, don't do the animation or anything, because as far as I can tell, that's what was bugging me out before. I also turned on something I haven't experienced yet, and that is basically, I can't do it with these dragon corpses because these are just display, but basically when I kill a dragon now, I'm going to be able to butcher its corpse properly, so we'll get stuff from its corpse. We're going to head back to the Colbion Barrow though. We only have 6 minutes, so we're probably not going to... Good. I needed a test subject. I was going to try not to use this, but apparently we don't have a choice. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and get the soul from the dragon first. We are going to go back to Colbrion Barrow in the next one, though. I might just do the next recording now. I was only planning on doing this recording today. I am going to take a break, though, from the recordings because I am going to go check to make sure that I fixed everything. Draw blood. Harvest ingredients. Butcher meat. Ooh, we got raw 46 raw dragon meat, but we got a dragon's heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how I feel about that thought process. Is it an ingredient or so the dragon meat seems remarkably well preserved. Interesting. But the question now is, ooh, yoink. Let's see, paralysis, damage health, damage stamina, restore, resist fire. Eat that one. Eat that one. Detect life, fear, ravage, and fortify destruction. Oh. That's the paralysis from the dragon's heart. But yeah, we'll be heading back to Colbrion Barrow. I might not make it there in this episode, but we'll be there in the start of the next episode. Like I said, though, we're going to take a break. My main reason for taking a break is just to find out if the recording is working better now, so that we have all of our music and stuff back. As that was not working properly in the original in last couple of recordings. Hopefully it is working now. If it turns out that it's not, this episode will have gone up normally, as you will all be able to tell because you'll be watching it. If it does, and then obviously it's going to go up if it works perfectly. If it hasn't been working, I will try to figure out why it's showing that it's capturing sound. I think that either A, I had the sound muted and just didn't realize it the last time, or that my recording setup was bad because I did have a bunch of issues with my recording software, or at least my audio settings, because I had changed my audio settings because I got a brand new headset. But I mentioned that in the last one, so yeah. But this has been the Seven Sword. I've been the Seven Swords. This has been Skyrim. If you guys want to see the next one, please hit that subscribe button so you know when it comes out. It should be coming out when you see this the next morning tomorrow at 10 or 11, depending on which one I click. And then hopefully, if you guys want to see more of this, you hit the subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And please leave me a comment section down in the comment section down below so I can respond and talk to you guys. And have some more interactions with you guys, because I always enjoy that. Other than that, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Oh my lord, go away.